You like pork? Bet you do. You like burgers? Bet you do. Today we're making dumpling burgers. We concocted this idea one late night and do not remember because of how long ago it was. We don't remember. Yeah. Because it was so long ago. Very, very, very long ago. Okay. So I'm gonna start by getting some of my ingredients ready with sous chef Jackson. He knows how to peel garlic. You know how to peel garlic. We're gonna need like.
Actually, that's not true.
Three or four.
What are we talking about?
Garlic cloves for the pork.
We're
gonna go with four.
Four, always. The more the merrier.
About a little thumbs.
The end of your thumb, from the knuckle up.
Like, yeah, like that much.
Sounds like something like a dad would say to a white kid. Knuckle up, son. What do you think?
I think I kind of want more ginger than that, actually. So
okay, so we're just kidding.
Off a little bit more.
We'll go knuckle up and a half.
I got about a pound and a quarter of pork. So about that much. About the same amount of garlic to ginger if you're thinking like mass.
I thought you were going to say math. I was like,
so to peel the ginger, we're going to want to take the skin off. It's easiest to do with a spoon. Even though it's not really easy, I already took it off.
You've ruined it.
Pork is...
Dude, our ginger is falling apart.
Pretty fatty, so...
I'm horrible at this, by the way.
You stop talking while I'm talking.
No.
A lot of fat in the pork, so we're going to add panko to kind of soak some of that up. But not till the end, because we want to know. You want to know. You know? Cut that.
What did you just even say?
Szechuan peppercorns. Put some coriander in there. And that's about it for dry seasonings. Jesus. So I'll add those first. Take your coriander and add like, what's that? A teaspoon maybe.
With the skin still
teaspoon
on
of coriander.
It just looks like a little tree, like a stump sitting in the woods.
We're gonna add our Szechuan peppercorns. I don't know. If you like it spicy, go with more. If you don't, go less. We go like 27.5 turns. Wow. And Worcestershire, not really fish sauce, but it kind of has the same thing going on. Sesame oil and mirin. Maybe add mirin. Sesame oil, I'm gonna add half of a tablespoon because it really does have a flavor. That might have been a whole tablespoon. Maybe more than that actually. So
I'm not paying attention.
And then
I'm struggling.
3 little splashes of Worcestershire. Not much. It'll change the flavor if you add too much. In a way I don't think you're gonna like. We're also gonna add some shoyu, some soy sauce while we're at it. About a tablespoon of shoyu.
That's all 1-to-1 ratios. When you don't
1-to-1.
Especially when you don't know what you're doing. I think I just have a big knife just sitting
I'm gonna
there.
put some fresh parsley in here too, just because I have it. I think it's Italian parsley, so don't do this.
Garlic
If
time!
you're willing and able, take your ginger skin and put it in the freezer and use that to make some stock and some soup later.
Dude, look at this little garlic! This is the cutest little garlic.
That's what's cool about garlic. The bigger the bulb, the less the flavor. So that little guy,
oh dude, we're using
about
them
the same as the rest of the ones that you got.
Okay, well, it smells awesome. I love garlic.
So while I wait for numb nuts, I'm gonna give him a hand by showing him how it's done.
Here,
Peel the skin off this garlic. Just give it a little pop screw here. Just a little one, palm heel, and then it should come right off.
How about that?
So to cut the garlic, I'm gonna kind of do it like you would an onion. I'm gonna take little slices along the long edge of it, and then once I get down to as many as I can, just make them real small. Turn it sideways so it's all frayed out, but still together. Don't cut that end. And then run your knife just along the edge, moving yourself back very little bits at a time. And then It's a small enough amount. We'll run through it later too, but. So to do the ginger, I'm gonna grab the knife I did use. It's not as sharp. Put it on top like we did the garlic. Instead of a light palm heel strike,
Smash the
smash
shit
that
out of
shit.
it.
And do it to all your little knobs. And then scrape it off.
Scrape it.
Kind of scoop it together roughly into a pile. Take out my sharp knife again.
Hack it away.
And then just run through it real small like. What was it now? More even ginger than garlic. So now I got my meat back.
Don't
Gonna
worry, he'll
put-
wash the dishes off camera.
All my little accoutrements in there. Once that's on top, because pork is so fatty.
You said he had panko? Hey, he's got panko! Okay.
So now that I have everything else in there, I'm going to add about that much breadcrumbs. I might add more, but we're gonna see what the consistency of this looks like. Freshly washed hands. So I'm going for a somewhat sticky, pretty sticky
It's pretty sticky.
kind of, because a lot of this stick is fat, and once that fat releases, it might fall apart.
We're smashing
Why
it,
we add the
baby.
breadcrumbs. But going for about golf ball. You can tell.
That's a big golf ball.
Look at your buns.
That's a pretty big golf ball.
Look at your buns. Take your meat. Smash it to how thin you want. I kind of want.
We
these
want pretty thin. We're thinking like double patty kind of thing here.
So say we're at.
How are we doing a double patty with no cheese in between the patties though? We're doing the aioli, but that doesn't stick like cheese does. You know what I mean? Right. So in the meantime, we did make a aioli sauce. He can explain it in a sec. But ran out of storage on my phone, so I had to go in and delete a bunch of apps. And now we're back. So you guys don't get to see that, but what was it, Trey?
White pepper and mirin with a little bit of Kewpie mayo. Only Kewpie mayo. Don't use Hellman's. Don't use Miracle Whip. Kewpie mayo.
You heard the kid. Bun one, bun two. What the?
All of my butter just fell out of the bell.
What?
All of my butter just fell out of the bell. Fuck me. So strain your butter.
Strain your butter.
Put it back in your bell.
Dude, I'm keeping this in.
Now that I got my
Table wet.
I got my counter all soaked and my butter bell is it's the first time it's like So I'm gonna take my soft butter, spread a little bit,
Wet butter.
just a little bit on there. That was more than a little bit, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Just cover it until there's a thin coating on every little square inch of the bun. Oh, that was funny. I'm gonna take this patty, smack it in there.
Not bad.
It's not screaming. Pan could have been hotter. Then turn it up. I'm gonna put a little bit of lube in this thing.
Gonna lube it up. It's already super fatty. So what do we need? More fat.
We're not gonna lube this thing up.
See?
Alright, now that my pan is too hot, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a little. Take my burgie that is kind of sticking. Flip it. It's gonna be a little sticky because of how much sugar is in the mirin and some of the other ingredients that we put in. But just a nice brown is what we're looking for. Okay, we got our buns buttered and a medium-high heat cast iron flat pan going on. Just gonna lay our buns right on there.
Toast them buns, dude.
And there maybe we can. Oh, we're gonna be so close, but one short. Give me that
One
last
short.
bun.
Oh.
We're gonna brown our buns nice and crispy. Put them off to the side.
It's a weird angle, but I don't fucking care. Alright. let's finish this puppy up here.
We'll take our white pepper aioli, take a generous slab of it,
Decent slab here.
put it right on top.
Slop it.
Now that we've got that on top, I'm gonna go ahead and take gorgeous patty here,
Yeah, that is
right on top.
actually the best patty.
and then I'm gonna take this pickled daikon and carrot. You can find it at any Asian mart, or you can make yourself. Pretty simple. And
Then we got, what are these?
clover microgreens going on top.
Sprouts. Going right
A
there.
little bit more of those.
It's a bit too much there, buckaroo.
Somebody doesn't like veggies.
Here, you eat the veggies.
Put that right on top. Give this bad boy a try.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. You like pork? Yeah, I bet you do. You like burgers?
Bet you do. Try these layers.